I forgot to stop. Where can I stop?
If the world was ending,
Oh, wow. My goodness me. Okay. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm a vocal coach with over 18 years of experience in teaching people like yourself how to sing. So if you're interested in singing lessons and learning how to control your voice, then check out the link in the description below because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is accepting new students. I'd love to see you around so I can help you to reach your singing goals, whatever they may be. Sing higher, louder, faster, stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Anyway, we're going to get straight to Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars with Die With A Smile. Haven't heard the song? First time listening. Yes, I managed to not listen to the song. I don't listen to the radio at all. I'm pumped. It's supposed to be good. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars are amazing.
just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you.
Absolutely love it. I know I'm going to love this song, and I absolutely love the costumes. This is so fantastic. So we've got there for Bruno Mars, you know, he has a fantastic tenor voice. He's got this higher chest voice quality, and now he's going into more of a belt section here in the chorus. But we've got these quite wide, I don't know the words whatsoever. You know, that's also to help not only like in terms of the emotion to like lean into the sound, but it's also going to accent that particular vowel. If we change the vowel shape and open it up, it makes it automatically louder. Let's just watch that again.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow.
You know, he's quite close to the microphone as well. So you notice when he's going louder, he's going a bit further away. To follow. We can actually make quite a thick sound, quite a loud sound. Makes you think that it's loud on the microphone, but it's actually acoustically not very loud, which is why I love to tell people to practice with microphones. If you've got zero idea about microphones, check out the link in the description below, because basically the absolute bog standard is the Shure SM58. Fantastic microphone. I've had mine for 20 years. You could probably throw it out of a 3-story window and it would work absolutely perfectly. They are also amazing microphones. I really do recommend that, you know, get yourself a box and a PA and a microphone, especially if you're singing like contemporary music. You just have to practice the microphone.
You go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night.
So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. So not only when he's going higher in the range, going into more of that like higher chest voice coming into the belt, because you're going to notice a register change now. It's going to get decide like a little bit even more exciting now going into the chorus, because I just heard like one note of it before. Now you're going to hear the higher notes automatically sound louder, but you notice that the distance away from the microphone did not change. So, you know, we're still looking at a relatively quiet acoustic sound, but again, just those thick vocal folds as you're raising, it doesn't acoustically sound very loud at all.
Every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you.
isn't it? Closing the mouth, going into more of a falsetto sound. And, you know, okay, I know I'm banging on about volume, but you notice you've been like decidedly away in some of those belt sections and also opened up the mouth. And that's what we really need when we're going into belt, is to open up the mouth a little bit. It helps us to boost the second formant, which makes the sound not only sound louder, but it makes it like, well, it makes it sound louder basically. And also it makes it sound like belt. We recognize that then as belting, okay? We're noticing as well that he's like moving these vowels around. That's a really great way for Bruno to kind of color the sound, but also to add in a lot of emotion.
I wanna be next to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Gaga.
Lost in the words that we scream. I don't even want to do this anymore. 'Cause you already know what you mean to me. And follows the only war we're fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next.
Oh, wow, my goodness me. Okay. We've got Lady Gaga starting at quite a low chest voice kind of sound, low volume, but as she's going on, the energy is increasing. We've got this slightly rounded lip, which is going to darken the sound at the beginning. Let's just watch that again.
Lost in the words that we scream. I don't even want to do this anymore. 'Cause you already know what you mean to me.
So then when we're going into this, I don't want to do this anymore, tongue coming forward. I think she's gone up there.
'Cause you already know what you mean to me. And follows the only war we're fighting for.
So, and our love's the only one we're fighting for. She's gone into quite a straight tone there. You can see that their voices are blending absolutely beautifully. And that's because they've taken out quite a lot of really what like makes their voices them. When you're singing with someone else, you've got to really think about taking out quite a decent amount of the vibrato, and you're also going to be accenting the same notes as the other person. She's up on that D5, and I really do genuinely think she's belting. We've got this, you're bad, da 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 da, in four. We've got this energy coming in here with the arm. There's a decided energy increase there. But belting doesn't always have to be really, really crazy high. Okay, belting can also, it has that brilliance to the sound, but we can kind of like cheat it. There's different levels of belting. And that is why that's one of the courses that I have available for you about belting in my Vocal Academy, to take you through how to find your belt and how to find the different styles of belting, because it was so important to me.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through.
So we notice these very, very closed mouth shapes when we're going up into this falsetto sound. Now, both of them have been singing for such a long time that they are making this seem very, very easy. But these are high belt notes for most people. We sometimes hear Lady Gaga singing, we're like, oh yeah, no, that's really low. But you actually get it on a piano and you're like, fuck me, that's high. And that is usually due to the height of the larynx, but it could also be due to the fact that Lady Gaga does, I don't know if she smokes anymore, but she did smoke. And that can stiffen the layer, the mucosa layer on top of the vocal folds. And it makes the sound a little bit darker because we have a slight, yeah, we have like less resonance going on in general, and the sound just kind of sounds a little bit, I don't want to say dampened, but it could be. She also has like a relatively low tongue position at the back. The tongue is forward in the mouth, but it is low at the back. You can see it. And I wouldn't necessarily say that that's a good idea for you to try if you are not a belter. Firstly, you need to become a belter, and then you work on taking the tongue down, because most of the time people will just cough and splutter when they try this.
I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile.
If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you.
Right next to you. Next to you. Right next to you.
So we're going to go back and watch this whole instrumental all at once. I promise you. We just have to say, like, you notice as well, for professionals like Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, they are sitting with these harmonies like pretty much the same distance for the whole time. Lady Gaga is sitting on the top of the harmony and Bruno Mars is sitting on the lower part of the harmony. That is because what often happens, usually in the harmony anyway, I was trying to think like with you, that it would be the other way around. That would be if you were singing with a lower voice, then the female would go lower and the man's voice would go above, so that we don't like go too far away from one another. But because they are both sitting in the same sort of registers, that is why she is above and he is below, with the tone, with the voicings there is what we call them. Let's just watch that whole instrumental again. Absolutely loving this. Very, very similar vocal qualities though throughout. We've got quite a, a chest voice kind of sound coming from both of them, flipping into this falsetto, into a quieter chest voice sound. Reducing the volume is also going to help you with your pitching there in the falsetto.
Right next to you.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through,
I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you.
I'd wanna be next to you.
I wanna be next to you, right next to you, right next to you.
I forgot to stop. I forgot to stop because I was just like, where can I stop? Such a beautiful song. I've never heard that before. I've absolutely never heard it, but I can totally see that probably everybody is going to be playing that at their weddings. Did everybody play that at their weddings? Did you have that at your wedding this year? Because I can only imagine that is something that is going to become very, very popular. Beautiful song. And not cheesy, actually, like just really lovely. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. That's just really lovely. We're going to watch this last bit again because we're noticing here we've got this chest voice quality. We've got very different mouth positions between the two of them. And that's why when we're looking at our singing lessons, we want to be saying like, it's not just like one size fits all. It's about finding the position that fits you best and also what sounds good. Because if it goes, if the world was ending, you know, that kind of hurts my jaw. So I'd go like, if the world was ending, or I could even go, if the world was ending, I don't want to be next to you. Depends on what emotional quality I'm kind of going to go for in that part of the song. And that's why it's really about weighing it up and getting feedback as well. And that's what you get at the Vocal Academy. You submit your video and I will give you feedback on your vocal exercises and on your songs and what you can go and work on next, which just makes it a really super flexible option and personalized as well.
I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. I'll die with a smile. If the
She must have been singing very loudly because she was very far away from the microphone.
world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you.
So we've got Gaga there with a down with a smile. She's kind of got a sort of, I don't know, what you would sort of call an open jaw, but it's not like, and Bruno Mars there. He's opened his jaw a little bit more. Totally to do with the physicality of your own voice and also how you've been taught with your singing as well. Because we know that both of them have had really, really long careers and been doing this for, you know, fucking long time.
I wanna be next to you.
That's a hover. Two, with the lips coming for, I want to be next to, you know, the ooh vowel, really shit to keep on the chest voice, but she's gone lower in the range. So you want to be also playing around with that as well.
I wanna be next to you, right next to you, right next to you.
Oh, that was just absolutely fantastic. What a beautiful song. I love it. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of that performance was. I have to say, I loved the costumes. Well, I don't feel like Bruno Mars was wearing a costume, but I love the Lady Gaga's costume, and I really love their harmonies. They seem to just work so well together in this song. It's just absolutely beautiful. I think that there's just something really wonderful about making music with other people, and I really do encourage you to find like a jam session, find an open mic night, go and share some music with other people, because that's what it's about. Learning about music is also about sharing our ideas. And even if it's not, I say even because like a lot of people really enjoy singing karaoke, could just be going into your karaoke bar, taking a friend along for a bit of extra support and singing, because singing makes us all feel much, much better. That has actually been studied quite considerably. And you know, singing reduces your pulse, brings your heart rate down, helps to calm you down, also is great for lung health and good for your overall body circulation and things like that. And it is really a full body sport. So get singing, get my free sing lesson available in the description below. If you want to learn more about how you can train with me, check out the link in the description below, because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is currently accepting new students, and I am currently only giving one-to-one lessons with students from the Academy. Check out some more Lady Gaga up here and some more Bruno Mars up here, and I'll see you around here next time. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Like 90% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. It really does help me to help more people like yourself with their vocal technique. I'll see you around here next time. Happy singing. Anyone can learn to sing. You just have to have the tools, and that's what I'm fucking here for. Ka kite anō.